Hey there, everybody and anybody. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. I feel like that's kind of loud. Oof. So in the last video, we found, we were at Brittle Hollow, and we found the gravity cannon, which I don't know what else to explore there, as well as the White Hole Station, and we did all of our warping and vomiting and all that stuff. I haven't found the quantum moon yet. I know I should be able to take the gravity cannon with the ship. Should be able to go there. I don't know how to like move anything or anything like that. So I don't quite know what to do in that area yet. So right now I'm just gonna look to see where we're gonna go. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a different planet today. I just want to see if I can use any other information to actually like figure out what I'm supposed to do other places. It's been a little bit since I've done this, so you'll have to excuse my inability to remember how to like fly. I could go to Ash Twin, but I think I want to go to Ember Twin first. It's gonna be hot. Okay. Gravity's 0.8, so some gravity, but nothing too crazy. Interesting. I especially want to do that. Ow! Go. Hey, Chert. Goodness, it's you! Hello! I take it your first launch went well, then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually, I'd be fortunate to just see one. Keep an eye or two on the stars, and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Tell me, what can I do for you? I found something. Please do tell. I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. I kind of want to go check those out. Oh, God. There's a lot of cacti in this area, which will puncture me if I'm not careful. Are you kidding me? Buttholes. Mallory. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed in the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. Beg any friend reading this, please help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Malore and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Holy shit. Holy Jesus. That scared the crap out of me. Quantum fluctuations, like I found a thing. That's so far away. So going over that way. Let's see if it disappears. Haha! Whoa. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna need to stand on this thing. I feel like before I do that, I should get some oxygen. Oh. Also, how curious, this rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this has happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack the entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. Seems like the clearest explanation. Hypothesis, if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Mallory is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with the quantum object, it ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness. That being can become entangled with the quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He also promised me that he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Aha. Here. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip, and he's been missing ever since. Malore, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, bearer. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. Anona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move. I don't want to get trapped under sand. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically, well, Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pods crashed on the same planet as us. Okay. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. I keep going down up. It should be up down. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Oh shit. Yeah, there's the thing. Crap. Oh, am I back here? Interesting. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars you see. All the other stars are dying out. Why did we have to be born at the end of the universe and our sun at the star charts? Why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have, and now our sun is about to I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Alright. I like that. Why is that great? Do you know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. I'd have thought like I could grab crap from their ships and like put it on my ship. That'd be nice. A little addition. Here's some information. Translate. Sunless City. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Sun. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So, although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. So, gotcha. I need to 300 meters that way. So I'm gonna go get some oxygen and stuff. I don't know how much I can do before the sun explodes. Whee! Alright. Sun's... Oh, yeah, no, we're about to die here. Whee! Ooh, so pretty. What? So cool. So I'm gonna go back there. Oh, Jesus. Alright. That was awful. Oh, God. It was a much better landing. Awesome. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I have to go in here.
Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change.
But shouldn't I be fine? I'm so confused. So I'm gonna go this way to the crash site caves. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. Whoa, okay. This should be filling with sand. That's soon, so. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter here. Cavern Malar I have found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I have left directions to guide you there. Note we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand. Make sure no one is lost. Emergency escape hatch. Okay. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing but interest at the end of this passage but rocks. While these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. We'll examine the horror that lies at the terminus later. Great. Provided we live through this. So don't go that way. Don't go that way. This way? This passage leads to a breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We will not tell you how far or deep this tunnels may wind. Do not linger as this area is exposed to heat of the alien sun. Oh shit. Okay, this is where we were last time. Walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with the rock column formations and climb upward through an opening. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. So here, left. Rock formations upward. Upward. Okay. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it. Aha! Sneaky. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Aha! This must be the shelter! From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. Both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is the horror's place of origin, especially considering we observed the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis there's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update, we need to find a way inside quickly, Malray, because I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave. There were children playing on the specimen. Definitely do this. Awesome. Oh, the anglerfish fossil overlook. Oh, no me gusta. There's a lot of very dead people. There we go. It'd be no for me, dog. I don't know why everyone says the eye is so important. Look how weird these got. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted that to happen? It looks so different. I'm sure that's on purpose, but... It's freaking ghost matter, man. Oh, I think I'm screwed unless this reverses at some point. But it's possible that I'm just gonna... Oh, we're gonna die anyway first. Pretty sure I'm gonna just die here. Slowly creeping death.
Watch out!
That sounded gross. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this episode. It was a a lot of death, I will say that. But we did learn some stuff about the Ember Twin and stuff like that. See if we can find anything more next time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.